Welcome to my channel Glory with Mathematics. Please subscribe, like and share.
Dear students, let us start the chapter number system. First, introduction. First, all of you know about numbers. First, natural number. So, what do you mean by natural numbers? Natural numbers are the numbers which are used for counting. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. And it is denoted by the symbol n. So these are natural numbers. Natural numbers are the numbers used for counting. Then whole numbers. Whole numbers are a set of numbers including all natural numbers and 0. Example 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. So from this we can observe that all the natural numbers are included in whole numbers. So all natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. It is denoted by W. Whole numbers are denoted by W. So here all natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. You have to remember this. Then come to integers. All the positive numbers, all the negative numbers including 0 are integers. For example, all the negative numbers that -5, -4, -3, -2, -1 up to infinity, then 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinity, these are integers and it is denoted by the symbol Z. So why it is symbolized as Z? Z comes from German word zählen, which means to count. Then come to rational numbers. What is the definition of rational numbers? A number R is called a rational number if it can be written in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So the condition is the number can be represented in the form of P by Q, where P and Q both are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So in the denominator of any fraction, we also know a denominator of any fraction cannot be 0. So here the condition is Q should not be equal to 0. Example, so solve a question. Is -25 a rational number? So according to the definition, the rational number should be in the form of P by Q. So can we represent -25 in the form of P by Q? Yes, -25 can be written as -25 by 1. So here P is -25 and Q is 1. So -25 is a rational number. Then another example, 23 by 25 is a rational number or not? Yes, 23 by 25 is also a rational number because it is in the form of P by Q, where P is 23 and Q is 25. So P is 23 and Q is 25. So 23 by 25 is a rational number. So 0 is also a rational number. Why? Because we can written 0 in the form of 0 by 1, where this is in the form of P by Q, where P is 0 and Q is 1. So 0 is a rational number. So therefore, what we conclude? The rational numbers include the natural numbers, the whole numbers and integers. So all the natural numbers, whole numbers and integers can be represented in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q both are integers. So the rational numbers do not have a unique representation in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. unique representation. So let us see, for example, 1 by 2 can be represented as 2 by 4, 3 by 6, or 10 by 20, or 20 by 50, and so on. So these are known as equivalent fractions, you know. But in rational numbers, these are known as equivalent rational numbers or fractions. When these are positive, we told as fractions. However, we represent P by Q on the number line. When we represent P by Q on the number line, we assume Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q have no common factors. P and Q have no common factors. That means their common factor is 1 or P and Q are co-prime. When we represent on a number line, we will take the lowest form of the rational number for representation in the number line. So let us solve some examples. First, are the following statements true or false? Give reason for your answer. Every whole number is a natural number. We know what are the whole numbers. Whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So we can represent all the whole numbers in the form of P by Q. 0 can be written as 0 by 1. 2 can be written as 2 by 1. So these are in the form of P by Q and where Q is not equal to 0. So every whole number is a rational number. So this is true. This is true. Then every integer is a rational number. What are the integers? All the negative numbers, 0, and all the positive numbers are integers. That is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. These are integers. So we can represent all the integers in the form of P by Q. Like -3, that is equal to -3 by 1. 0 can be represented 0 by 1, or -25 can be represented as -25 by 1. So all the integers can be represented in the form of P by Q where Q is not equal to 0. So this is also true. Then third one, every rational number is an integer. So what are the rational numbers? Rational numbers are in the form of P by Q, where P and Q both are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So every rational number. So I am taking one rational number, that is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is a rational number, but it is not an integer. 2 by 3 is a rational number, but it is not an integer. So you can take another example also, like -4 by 7. This is a rational number. Is a rational number, but it is not an integer. Okay. So you can take any example of rational number which are not integer. So the answer is every rational number is an integer. This is false. Next, example 2. Find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So there are two methods to find rational numbers in between two numbers. So 1 and 2. So we can find the first rational number in between 1 and 2 by adding 1 plus 2 and divide it by 2. So this is equal to 3 by 2. So if you will continue this process, then we can find a rational number between 1 and 3 by 2. So you add 1 plus 3 by 2 divided by 2. So this is equal to 5 by 2 by 2. That is equal to 5 by 4. Again, if you continue this process to find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Continue this process. So there is another method to find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So let us do this. First, we have to find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. So we have to find 5 rational numbers. So we have to make the denominator of each number, that means 1 and 2. We have to make the denominator as 5 plus 1, that is 6. Okay. So 1 denominator is 1. 2 denominator is 1. But we have to make it as 6. So 1 by 1 is equal to, we will make the denominator as 6. So we have to multiply the numerator by 6 also. So this is 6 by 6. Then 2 by 1, we have to make the denominator as 6. 1 into 6, then 2 into 6. So this is equal to 12 by 6. So then it is easy to find out 5 rational numbers between 6 by 6 and 12 by 6. So 5 rational numbers between 6 by 6 and 12 by 6 are 7 by 6, 8 by 6, 9 by 6, 10 by 6 and 11 by 6. So you can find infinite number of rational numbers in between two rational numbers. You have to remember this. You can find infinite number of rational numbers between 1 and 2. Like this, any rational numbers in between any two rational numbers, you can find infinite number of rational numbers. Thank you.